I don't remember inviting anyone to my room, and yet I have a visitor. Why? No. I'm Father Death. Well, my child, it's quite dangerous to explore places where you do not belong. Where were you heading that you ended up in my private chambers? Ah, that would be Lasher. He so loves getting the worshippers in trouble. This is your lucky day, my ignorant little friend. You may leave now without incident. You were warned. Guards! You are a pathetic liar. Tell me the real reason you are here now. Before I have you skinned alive, I suspect you are a spy sent by the followers. I may be wrong, but I do not take chances. You must be eliminated. What could you possibly offer me? Go on. I do not have a master, you imbecile. No one controls me. He and I are partners. I do not tolerate insults. Guards? Fine. I will take you to the master, but if you are lying, you will know. That is none of your concern. But if you are truly from a vault, the master will find out. Guards, come along. You may keep your life. Now, tell me what you know. No? Then I will take the information from you. Guards! And who might my enemies be? Tell me what you know. Give me the information, or die a slow, lingering death. Ah, so you are the vault dweller I've been hearing about. Surprised? I have my sources. Now I will take you as a gift to the master. He'll be very pleased. A spy? Very foolish of you. It will be difficult to report to him when you are dead, won't it? You are a bad liar. Now, tell me what you want. How surprising. Now tell me why you are here. Oh, really? And how'd you plan to do that? With your stunning wit and sharp tongue? Here's your deal. Tell me what you know, and you'll be able to walk out of here on both legs. I ask the questions, not you. Now tell me what you are doing here. Yes, of course, my child. Our plans? We are the messengers of evolution, my child. We follow the master in his endless quest to heal the land and the people. We know there is a higher level, a glorious place humanity should strive to reach. Ours is the goal to find the life better, more fulfilling than the present one, marred by hardship and strife. Why, you are forgiven. Not everyone is capable of seeing the light. But tell me, my child, why did you join us? You know nothing. Yes, you were, but you are forgiven. Now, if there are no more questions, I have work to do. Of course. Please continue. Yes, but you are forgiven. Go in peace, my child. No, but with faith and hope we're certain to find it. But all this should be known to you, my child. We cure the physical body to start. You've certainly seen our hospitals. Then we offer hope and healing for the spirit. Our glorious effort has just reached Aditum, and of course the hub shines with our efforts there. But I have a feeling there's more you wish to ask. These are wondrous days. Junktown now joins in Aditum and the hub in our quest to save body and soul. Is there more you wish to know, my child? The children's vision now stretches from Aditum to the hub, Junktown, and now gently caresses shady sands. Why do you ask? You are what? Yes. Well, please follow me. Oh, my child, you make no sense whatsoever. Please, find one of our physicians and get help. My child, talk to Lasher. He'll help you with that. I said, Are you deaf? I said I will not repeat myself again. I will not say it again. The Nightkin came to us a while ago. They might be hideous mutants, but they are extremely loyal to the children, as we all are. It is he who brought me the vision of the unity, and it is he who will bring peace to this troubled land. My child, you should know the auditorium. I give my sermons there. Don't concern yourself with that. Only the high priests may enter. I am but a humble servant of the unity. We are the high priests of the great dark god. 13 of us are so blessed to pass his mighty words to the rest of the children. I've no idea what you're talking about. The children of the cathedral hospitals provide the best care in all of this blasted, torn land. This care is vital to the unity. The unity is our search for a higher level of life, and unity with our fellow man. He is another high priest. He spends much of his time in the studies. My heart bleeds for them. Led down a false path, they don't know their efforts will bring only pain and suffering to their fellow beings. Nicole is the unfortunate, confused leader of the followers of the apocalypse. Aditum is the city to the northeast of us. That's not important. That's nothing. You may ask something else. Nothing to be concerned with. Master, I believe you will enjoy this.
War. War never changes. The Romans waged war to gather slaves and wealth. Spain built an empire from its lust for gold and territory. Hitler shaped a battered Germany into an economic superpower. But war never changes. In the 21st century, war was still waged over the resources that could be acquired. Only this time, the spoils of war were also its weapons: petroleum and uranium. For these resources, China would invade Alaska, the U.S. would annex Canada, and the European Commonwealth would dissolve into quarreling, bickering nation-states bent on controlling the last remaining resources on Earth. In 2077, the storm of World War had come again. In 2 brief hours, most of the planet was reduced to cinders, and from the ashes of nuclear devastation, a new civilization would struggle to arise. A few were able to reach the relative safety of the large underground vaults. Your family was part of that group that entered Vault 13. Imprisoned safely behind the large vault door, under a mountain of stone, a generation has lived without knowledge of the outside world. Life in the vault is about to change. You are taken away and slowly returned to normal vault life. But a month later, disaster strikes. Your bones are scraped clean by the desolate wind. Your vault will now surely die, as you have. The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one. Not even the carrion eaters are interested in your radiated corpse. Your life ends in the wasteland. The radiation has taken its toll. Your death was lingering and extremely painful. Your adventure is done. You fought valiantly, but to no avail. Your twisted and ruined body goes down in a hail of bullets, and thus ends your life in the wasteland. It is done. Vault 13 belongs to the Unity and the Master. Your knowledge of the Vault defenses saved many mutant lives during the attack. You personally made the final kill when you took the life of the Overseer. You will certainly become one of the finest soldiers for the Unity, and your skills will see you rewarded often in the future. You are happy. But there remains the tiniest doubt of what could have been. The death of the Master was the first major step towards ending his mad dream of conquest and enforced peace. But it is the destruction of the vats that neutralizes the mutant threat. Without the ability to create more mutants and enforce their harsh brand of justice, the mutant armies flee to the east, beyond the no man's land. You managed to destroy the vats. Then you killed the Master before he could realize his twisted plans. With the Master gone, his armies flee to the east, in fear of retribution from the remaining normals. The ghouls of Necropolis learn firsthand the final meaning of dehydration as their city succumbs to the desert sands and the water runs out. Without their water-purifying control chip, they do not survive. The ghouls of Necropolis learn how to maintain the repaired water pump, and eventually rediscover many lost secrets of engineering. They form a business, selling this technology to other towns. The mutant attack on Necropolis spares none of its ghoulish inhabitants. After the mutant armies advance, they leave a truly dead city behind them. The followers of the Apocalypse rise to become a major influence in New California. With your help, they gain control of the LA Boneyard. The mutant armies, led into battle by the fierce super mutants, destroy the followers of the Apocalypse. Barely human carrion feeders pick over the followers' remains. In Shady Sands, Tandi helps her father Aradesh bring a new community and new life out of the broken remains of the world. They are responsible for the New California Republic, whose ideals spread across the land. Aradesh grieves for his slain daughter, Tandi, but eventually builds Shady Sands into a respected community which is prosperous for many years before his untimely death at the hands of a desert raider. Tandi takes control of Shady Sands after the death of her father, Aradesh. Her brilliant, if headstrong, style of leadership makes Shady Sands a powerful force in the years to come. With Aradesh dead and Tandi missing or killed, Shady Sands needs a new leader. After several elections, they find they cannot be governed by a single person and create a guiding council. Shortly afterwards, the raiders regroup and attack Shady Sands, burning the small community to the ground. The mutant army marches as far north as Shady Sands, razing the small town to the ground. Killian Darkwater takes firm control of Junktown, drives out the last of Gizmo's kind, and then enforces his own brand of frontier justice. Life is fair and safe under his law. Junktown becomes the new boom town under the careful and profitable guidance of Don Gizmo. He profits the most and continues to increase the size of his casino and the scope of his power until he chokes to death while eating some iguana on a stick. The mutants are slowed but not stopped by the brave defenders of Junktown. When the army finishes their brutal siege, nothing of Junktown remains. The Brotherhood of Steel helps the other human outposts drive the mutant armies away with minimal loss of life on both sides of the conflict. The advanced technology of the Brotherhood is slowly reintroduced into New California with little disruption or chaos. The Brotherhood wisely remains out of the power structure and becomes a major research and development house. The Brotherhood of Steel, under new leadership after the death of Rhombus, becomes an overzealous techno-religious dictatorship. In 20 years, the Steel Plague devastates the newly formed New California Republic and starts a dark age that could last 1,000 years. The Brotherhood of Steel repels the first wave of mutant invasion, but a traitor in their midst causes the Citadel to fall. Fortunately, the advanced technology is mastered slowly by the mutants, and they were unable to use it against you. With your assistance, Old Harold brings the ghoul population of the hub into equality with the humans. The two sides work together and the hub prospers. Old Harold is still alive, as far as anyone knows. The hub disperses before the might of the mutant army and will never recover. Thanks to your persistence, the raiders are destroyed as an effective fighting force and disband. None of the raider survivors are ever heard from again. The desert raiders eventually regroup and managed to terrorize small communities in the years following your adventures. The Desert Raiders pillage most of the northern parts of New California. They are a scourge that lasts for years, until a rebel army of mutants brings them down. Your mission beneath a mutant stronghold is successful. Your actions today will influence the outside world for years to come. Your mission beneath the cathedral is successful. Your actions today will influence the outside world for years to come. Your involvement with the various places and people of the wasteland is well documented by future historians. Only a single question remained unanswered. What happened to you? You march into the desert sands, leaving the shattered corpse of the Overseer behind you, never to return to the vault. You march into the desert sands, leaving the vault behind you. Interplay Productions presents Fallout, a post-nuclear role-playing game. Fallout, a post-nuclear adventure. War never changes.
Greetings! Hey! We're very glad you could join us. We hope you have found our humble abode to your satisfaction. We don't worship so much as follow a set of principles. We want to bring peace back to this wasteland. The world tends toward destruction, so we try to make a difference. We try to remind people why the Great War happened in the first place, and help ensure it won't ever happen again. We never give up hope. We never will, even though most live by the gun these days. And we are concerned with the children of the cathedral. They claim to want peace like us, but anyone who disagrees with them just disappears. Their dark god is not what he seems. Believe me. Call it instinct. We've seen Morpheus and the Nightkin, and they don't look like peacemakers to us. Their hospitals and message of peace make them attractive, but we know there's evil there. Maybe. But it's what's kept us alive this long. We are united. If not, we'll perish. Now forgive me if that irritates you. Is there anything else you need to know? Ask, and I'll answer if I can. We don't have time for questions from the likes of you. My assistant will show you out. Hey, I don't appreciate that. But I'll overlook it if you apologize. Fine. We don't have time to babysit. Leave us. Apology accepted. Please, remember, you're a guest here. Now, is there anything else? We wish you the best in the journeys ahead. Please feel free to use our base as much as you like. We know it could be better, but when you're preparing for war, the children of the cathedral, we believe in bringing peace to the land, but there are some things that just can't be helped. Ever since the children showed up, anyone who doesn't believe in their vision disappears. They say that they're here for peace, but we know differently. All we can do is prepare. But the time will come when we must fight these children and their dark god. Good! We could use any information. Now, is there anything else you'd like to ask? We do believe in peace, but we'll defend this land if we have to. If that means the followers go to war, so be it. Not really. We came to teach peace, but we'll defend ourselves if necessary. That includes our beliefs. You wouldn't understand. They showed up around the same time we did, but no one knows how they came about. We've heard rumors that their leader, Morpheus, was part of the Rippers before he was enlightened by their dark god. That's a very charitable description. Now, is there anything else? Be very careful. Of course, we would love to know what's going on over there. We started this group after seeing that bloodshed still ruled the land. There seemed to be no hope left. Man can't live without hope. We try. We try our best. Most people don't want to listen, but a few do. I'm sure you'd be bored with the telling of the entire history of the followers. There's a number of books in here with that information. A number of our spies have seen Nightkin coming in and out of the back room of the Children's Temple. Something important is back there. What would you like to know? Far to the south, near the Great Glow. The times were hard, but we managed to survive. We realized then the Great War must never happen again, after my parents were killed by marauders. It was time the killing stopped. It's our goal to make this land the way it used to be, before the war. We've never found out, although we've heard a group live up north in an old ruined city. We've let it rest. We're here to make peace, not kill in hatred. I'm not surprised. The followers are here to talk sense into people like you. You're simply not ready to understand the differences. Okay, so why don't you just think about it, then come back to talk? There aren't many left down south. The radiation polluted almost everything. Most of the remaining people followed us to start the organization. We lived on the outskirts of the Great Glow. Sickness had started spreading, so we gathered all the people and we made our way north. That's when my parents were killed. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, is there anything else you needed to ask me? Well, the rumor is that there was something so important there that the area was saturated with bombs to ensure everything was wiped out. Well, the boneyard is pretty scarce, as you can see. Aditum is to the west. The children of the cathedral are to the north. I wouldn't advise going too far south into the city, though. The Rippers and the Blades have made it into a battlefield. About what? Finally! What'd you find out? Wait the Dark God? You're not telling me he's real. What do the Nightkin have to do with this? What do they plan to do? What should we do? We can't let this opportunity pass. You scout the cathedral, we'll meet you there and help you storm the place. No, but I know someone who will. Go to the cathedral and find a woman named Laura. Say the phrase Red Rider. We'll create a diversion if we can. Luck has nothing to do with it. I have faith in you. Our destiny lies before us. Let us hope we are worthy. What? This is our destiny. The followers will fight this evil so that the healing of the land can finally begin. You don't control us. We will attack with or without your blessing. Talk to him. Are you crazy? Well, yes, but obviously your mind is made up. This might help you. Go to the cathedral and find a woman named Laura. Say the phrase Red Rider. And please, come back safely. You have a strange sense of humor. Why don't you come back when you have something serious to say? So you're a mercenary. Fine, I'll give you 100 caps. So you're a mercenary. Fine, I'll give you 500 caps. Now, what is it you have to say? Now, what do you have for me? Good luck. Now we've got to examine our options. How noble. How impressive. And we thought you were different. Now take your money and leave. Well, hi. What can I help you with now? What do you want now? Just leave. Apology accepted. What can I help you with? Please, we're busy. Don't you have things to do? What are you doing? Put that down. Stop! Stop that! Hey, get out of here! Well, if you say so. Now, run along because we have work to do. Talk to Jake. He knows more about that. As I mentioned before... Hi, are you an idiot? I've told you that numerous times. Maybe you should work on your memory. Morpheus is the leader of the children of the cathedral. He is evil, and that fact must be exposed. There's not much to tell. Laura is one of our insiders within the cathedral. She's extremely loyal to our cause. Jake is second in command. In here you'll find historical and philosophical texts. Almost anything. Feel free to look around. The children of the cathedral worship him. They say he only wants to heal humanity, but that's a lie. I've heard very little about him. They're the personal servants of Morpheus. They're huge, hulking creatures. Ugh. You've probably seen their hospitals around. They preach peace, but there is something very wrong with them. We need to find out what. It's a small settlement. You'll find it to the west in the boneyard. Before the Great War, this was a huge, thriving city. My mother told stories, but there's hardly anything left now. Just ruins and death. They war with the Blades down south. The Rippers are the most ruthless gang in the boneyard. When we sent people to convert them, the only thing we got back were their heads. The Blades fight the Rippers down south. They're the most agreeable of the two gangs, though that's not saying much. We've converted a few of them. Our history's in the last case, top shelf. Everything was burned. Everything destroyed. We try to teach people peace so that it will never happen again. That's the trading city to the north. We're trying to set up a table there. We're not sure about them. They sell guns. We sell peace. But their motives? We know nothing about that. We've never heard of that. We don't know what you're talking about.
There's a picture on your pip to help you identify it. Here's a picture to help you identify it. You have 3 months to retrieve the chip before the vault runs out of water. You have 1 month to retrieve the chip before the vault runs out of water. You have 2 months to retrieve the chip before the vault runs out of water. You have 4 months to retrieve the chip before the vault runs out of water. You have 5 months to retrieve the chip before the vault runs out of water. You have 6 months to retrieve the chip before the vault runs out of water. You have 2 months, maybe less, before the vault runs out of water. We need that chip. We estimate we have 4 to 5 months before the vault runs out of water. We need that chip. Here's some equipment you'll probably need. If we didn't have to do this, I'd never ask. And if you don't do it, I don't know who else can. Help us. You're our only chance, I guess. If you need help, come back here. Obviously, we'll do whatever we can, but we don't have a lot of time. Be safe, find that chip, and get back here. We marked your map with the location of another vault. Not a bad place to start, I think. Then again, what the heck do I know about the outside? Look, you know you're important to me, and I really... Just be safe, okay? You're back, and in one piece. How goes the search? Look, I know it's gotta be tough, but we're counting on you, and we're running out of time. Please keep trying. Oh, you never did listen to me. We don't have the necessary parts anymore. We've used up all the supplies required. We've debated this before. You ought to know now, after being out there. You think the rest of us could survive that? Besides, I'd be out of a job. I'm management. It's not like I know how to do anything useful. Well, do you have the chip? Don't be sorry. I know you're trying your best, and that means a lot. But you can't give up now. This isn't the best time to debate that. Get the chip. Give us the option. Most of these people, including me, won't survive out there. We have no time, no options. I know it's a lot of responsibility for you, but we have no choice. We need the chip now. Please tell me you've found the chip. Please, tell me you've found the chip. Well, keep looking. Time's growing short. We don't have time for this. We need the chip. Time's running out. We don't have time for this. Is there some problem? Do you need more equipment? Is there anything we can do to help? Do your best. Remember, we're all counting on you. Here, take the last of our ammo and portable healing supplies. We're in trouble. Hurry. Do what? With who? Anyone else would be less qualified and have less supplies. It'd be suicide. It has to be. If you fail, so does the vault. Good. Then get going. Have you found the chip? Great. Let me have it. We'll see if it works. Please, the chip. Okie dokie. One moment. The chip is initializing. There it goes. Self-test is green. Reboot is good. Ha! It's working! And it looks like we have a winner! Oh. You've saved us. You've done it. Nothing? No. Oh, no. It was something. Don't downplay what you've done. You've saved a lot of lives. All right. Now we need a report on what's out there. Please, go to the library. You saved the vault. You should be proud. But now we need your report. We'll get it from you in the library. Please, go there now. Well, you've certainly earned that right, but let's take care of survival first. Give me the chip, and we'll discuss this when you give your report. Oh, that's great. Can I have the chip, please? No, not that. I want the computer chip. No, the chip. Just give me the chip! Thank you. Now, go to the library and rest for a while, okay? Yes, you can touch things. Oh, yes, you did good. And I'm sure you have a lot to tell. I just wanted to let you know that the water supply is stabilized. Actually, we're rebuilding our reserves. You did great. I am a little concerned, however. I don't like your reports. What was in the reports, that is. In fact, they scared the heck out of me. It's those mutants. I've done some calculations and, well, I've come to an unpleasant conclusion. The mutant population is far greater than could be expected by natural growth or mutations. This leads me to believe in... I don't really understand it, but it looks like someone's generating new mutants. And at a startling rate. Someone's making mutants. Exactly. And as you've probably guessed, none of these mutations could have occurred naturally, even with the radiation from the war. As long as someone is creating hostile mutants at this rate, the Vault's safety is at stake. Find and destroy this lab as soon as you can. You have no idea how sorry I am to send you back out. Oh, yeah. It's like this. There is a bad place where the bad mutants come from. It is bad. Vault is good. Please, go destroy bad place. Has the mutant laboratory been discovered yet? Even better. Tell me it's been destroyed. Well, keep searching. Good, but hurry. The more time they have to produce them, the harder they'll be to stop. Well, based on the information you provided about population density, I think you should concentrate your search to the west. What news do you have of the mutants? Excellent. What about the laboratory? Did you destroy that too? You should be proud of yourself for all you've accomplished. We depended on you, and you came through. Now, let's talk about your future. Are you sure? Missing something would be deadly to the Vault. I think you should go back and check it out. Try to the west. There seems to be a large concentration of mutants there. Go back out and find it. It needs to be destroyed for the Vault to be safe. Try to the west. Most of the mutants seem to be there. What's that? You've killed the mutant leader? There are still more mutants appearing? You need to destroy their vats? Great job. Go back out there and take care of it. What news of the mutants? All of them? What about the mutant leader? What about this so-called master? He must be stopped. If not, he could rebuild his empire of mutants and would certainly strike back at us. The Vault will not be safe until the master is dead. Is the mutant leader taken care of? I know this has been hard on you. But this master's the type who'll rebuild his mutant army. Then he'll come for us. Please, go out and finish the job. Well, that's great. That's very good. You sound like you're in control out there. Please, finish this up soon so that you and I can... When you're out there, remember... The people of the Vault know you've saved them. We can't have this, not now, not with everything else going on. The rules of the Vault are there for our protection and the survival of our species. What's wrong with you? You turned against us? I cannot allow that. The water caravans from this hub place have started to arrive. I've been running the figures and I've got some disturbing news. Oh, never mind. Just try and find the water chip. Get the chip. We still need it. The caravan water will maintain our current supply, but not increase it substantially. And these hub merchants are charging us an arm and a leg. This helps, and we're thankful for that, but it's not a solution. Keep looking for a replacement chip. It's the only way we can maintain our independence and the security that comes with our seclusion. We're taking a terrible risk by showing these people the way to our vault. I understand your choice, and it may be what saves us, but I'm worried. Can we trust these people? I'm sure you do. But we need that replacement chip for our long-term survival and economic stability. We don't produce as many goods as we need to pay for this water, and soon we won't be able to pay. Find the chip. Oh, I'm sure you do. You must also understand our need for that replacement chip. Please, keep looking. Please, keep looking for the water chip. These water caravans are going to cause us problems in the long run. You've done it. That's wonderful, amazing. I'm so proud of what you've accomplished, what you've endured. There's no way the people of the Vault can ever thank you enough for what you've done. You've saved all our lives. Who knows? Maybe even saved the human race. Imps. That makes the rest of this even harder. Everyone will want to talk to you. Every youngster will look up to you and want to emulate you. And then what? They'll want to leave. What happens to the Vault if we lose the best of a generation? What if we are the only safe place in the world? You just gave us back all these lives. I can't take the chance of losing them. I've made a lot of tough decisions since I took this position, but none of them harder than this one. You saved us, but you'll kill us. I'm sorry. You're a hero, and you have to leave. You've done it. That's wonderful, amazing. I'm so proud of what you've accomplished, what you've endured. There's no way the people of the Vault can ever thank you enough for what you've done. You've saved all our lives. Who knows? Maybe even saved the human race. Imps. That makes the rest of this even harder. Everyone will want to talk to you. Every youngster will look up to you and want to emulate you. And then what? They'll want to leave. What happens to the Vault if we lose the best of a generation? What if we are the only safe place in the world? You just gave us back all these lives. I can't take the chance of losing them. I've made a lot of tough decisions since I took this position, but none of them harder than this one. You saved us, but you'll kill us. I'm sorry. You're a hero, and you have to leave. I don't know anything about that. It is a critical part that allows us to purify the water. Without it, we'll run out of drinking water. This is our home. We'd all be dead without it. If we care for it properly, it should last us for a long time. It was terrible. I hope we learned our lesson, and we'll never do it again. How would I know? I can barely keep up with what goes on in here. I suspect you're going to find out.
May I help you? Yes. Insolent pup! Apologize now, and you'll not be hurt. What do you want? You are a disgrace to the Brotherhood. I will teach you manners. I will waste no more time with you. I am Rhombus, head of the Paladins. I train those willing to learn. Stuff? I could teach you how to fight, if you had any ability. But the High Elder decreed no training of new recruits until the threat of invasion passes. It is not my place to answer. See the High Elder if you wish. There are rumors of a strange army gathering. I will not say more. No. Yes. That is all there needs to be. You do not understand what it is to be a paladin. Too bad. Possibly. When the invading army is vanquished, come back to be trained. Was there anything else? Goodbye, then. It takes too long. I spend my time improving those already trained. Ha ha ha! Let's see. The scribes copy the plans for the weapons, and the knights make them. The paladins protect the Brotherhood from harm. Many covet our technology. We have at least 4 attacks a week, from raiders to just people who want to steal what we have. Talk to Vree in the main library. I do not put stock in rumors. The hub and the boneyard are south, mountains are east, and desolate wasteland north. Whoever goes there never returns. Put that back now. This is what we do to criminals. Stop that! So, You are a thief. I will show you what we do with thieves. All right? Explain yourself, initiate. Then leave, and I will forget this little incident. You lie, initiate! This is how we deal with thieves. You are either stupid or making fun of me. Either way, I will not waste my time. Talk to Talus, my second-in-command. He can tell you more about that. I said, like I just told you, I will not repeat myself again. Do you not hear? I will not say it again! She is the head scribe. You can find her in the library. Talus is my second-in-command. That is me. Ah. General Maxon was the finest head paladin ever. When he took over as High Elder, I became head paladin. They copy the weapon documents down and come up with new ideas. What they research, the knights make. They are the makers of the weapons. The hub is south. We trade with them. Ask Vree. She would know. I am not authorized to discuss that. Talk to the High Elder. The Boneyard is far south. You will find only violence there. I do not know of that. I have never heard of that. I have no knowledge of such a thing.
There'd better be a killer reason for standing in my shadow. Does next on the menu ring a bell for you? Normie. Simple time. I'm set. I'm in charge. Get it? Good. What is that? Sucking up? Listen, Walker, I don't do the deal with norms, so blowing smoke up the tail ain't gonna get you head seat at the table. Ooh, I'm gonna eat you up and be singing that happy tummy song. I got that happy tummy. Fact time, bitch. I'm gonna enjoy squeezing you. Well, I see some potential here. I have playmates for you, my sparkling normie. Punish the mutants at the watershed for me. Yeah, can do, yes. Excellent. Teach those mutants the last lesson, then amble back. If I say to my ghouls to hold off you, the muties might hear and know. So I tell you what, it's favor time. I keep shut. Got it? Avoid my ghouls if you like your skin on. Any of mine that can't stop a normie deserve last rest. Get by as you need. You eat my time. Cease to be one way or the other. You have no idea whose shadow you stomp. You walk for him. You're his snake, straight? Here to skin me? Oh, I swear you'll tombstone too. It didn't sound it. The necropolis was mine. Not in all things great, but a straight place for my kind. Then the master showed. He could have fragged me good. But it was easy for him to just stand some muties and keep an eye on. The mutants at the watershed need dirt naps. Makes my shadow grow. You slice them, and rewards run to you. Info too. You want employ, Walker? Show me you can scuffle. Take down the mutants at the watershed. Show them the bad time, and you're good. No. More questions? So funny my face hurts. Try again and my elites will juice you. Got it? My name's Set. Yours is World of Hurt. Take a deal. I change your handle. Listening? Stride to the watershed. Dirt nap the mutants there. Do it? You continue a walker. Don't? You rest. Well done. You've earned my sight, Walker. Follow Garrett for your reward. Now, I'm busy. Look before you squeak. You'll enjoy. Be ashamed to anger me now that I'm happy. Yeah. Follow Garrett and be showing your pearly whites, too. And don't fret. I keep a straight word. The master runs the twist. You don't watch your back. You'll wear his knife, he'll wear your skin. His mutants shadow the wasteland, especially south of here. He should. Children of the cathedral, Sids of the hub, even us ghouls. No one can push his shadow now. But our light will be brighter next time. Oh, yes. Follow Garrett and get out. You can be leftovers. Leave now without your reward, or you're on the table tonight. No word runs to my ear about the watershed mutant ceasing to breathe. Major to my plans. Tell me it's a problem buried. Filling. Follow Garrett to your reward. You steal my time with your lies. Leave my shadow before... Die! Die! Just die! Walk now. Deal with the mutants and then return. Not before. Caught by mine, huh? I gave you the straight on them. Now you pay. No credit. I am set. Why do you tread my shadow? Normies, if you caused the trembles in me, would my gates be this open? You topped those at the watershed. I find that filling. For that I'll give words. Then we walk opposite. A warn. The South makes a big dog whimper and tuck tail. If ideas dance in your skull, I make big dogs play dead. On the other, you clean wipe the shed. Garrett will walk you to gratitude. Laughter comes hard here. You clean wipe the shed? My wrong, your loss. Work grows. You should walk now. Ah, yes. No tracks in the sand. Good. Filling. Walk with Garrett to gratitude. I cast the shadow. If that's the lot, remove yourself. Workable. Follow Garrett to gratitude, then walk another path. Reasons for aggressions. Walk and mine will stand. Talk and mine will move. The thinker, Normie. You killed those at the shed, yes? Came for reward? Now is bad. Walk. Fine. Fast. What? I don't tremble. Use the tools of the time. You're used. You're rewarded. You're walking. You don't even read the lines. Unless Necropolis is forever your home to be, walk. I have no time for a foolish blood bag. With pleasure. No bluff, no twist. The master does not tremble me. Walk. Your welcome has. Why send a ghoul for a child's work? Leave me. I'm weary. You're gone. Sow and weep. I want you dead. Dead! I spy your twist, and it causes one of us pain. Shortlist choice. Remove the mutants or die. Still in my shadow? Why do normie tongues waggle and take the movement from their bones? Clear time. Walk now. Your presence means... You mean dead? Warm. Filling. Your needs are my desires. Name them. Some of mine slipped the bonds. Worked that mutant task. Big Northwest. Far from life. Busy with guards and tricky steering. If that's your path, walk it tight with my thoughts. Garrett will pass what's available. You vanished our water processor chip. Exchanged it. For your life. A path, perhaps. An alternate pump exists, but not its actions. None of mine can breathe that life. Garrett will walk you. Revive the pump, keep the chip. I'll drink from you warm, then take from you cold. Then die before mine. Ideas will not matter to you again. Your price is to belong to Necropolis forever. For the chip, you may walk. If your shadow touches Necropolis again, it will merge forever. As said, stated before. Don't do the deal with normies. Natter to Garrett. My time flies. Is your head empty? Yours is the only benefit. The exchange lacks. Thoughts not in my possession. The time is wrong. Evening is proper for your shadow. Guards! Seize the norm! Guards! End this annoyance. His meaning has no place here. None. The future. Survival anywhere. We surpass the norms. An error to the world. A blot on my sight. I hate every facet. Where your shadow lies. My home. My rule. A place where strength grows. The beginning. World to ashes. Ashes to growth. Our life. Misguided ideals. Nothing to my sight. Nothing at all. Many of yours. Some useful, but too many twists. Relics. We surpass. They don't know. Their sight is narrow. Only what they believe. Center of the necropolis water supply. Poisoned by presence of mutants. Makes me empty to think on it. Provides what is needed. Beneath my thoughts. Not in my thoughts.
Hi. I heard there was a traveler in town, but I was kind of skeptical until I saw you. My name's Tandi. What's yours? Well, how do you like our little town? Bored yet? Sure, I guess. I've never been out of here, so I don't know what help I can be. So, what you need? Yeah, well, you don't live here. There's nothing interesting to do. And believe you me, Brahma tipping gets old real fast. Me? Leave? I wish. I don't know enough to leave alone. No one else wants to go. And worst of all, my father says he would have a heart attack if something happened to me. I have to stand over here now. You live here all your life and see how you like it. Anything else you want to know? Yeah, real safe. And so boring, I think my brain's gonna leak out of my ear at any moment. Finally, someone else who sees! Of course, you've probably been everywhere, so this must be hell for you. Junktown's to the southwest, but I don't know how far. And there's some weird place below that called the City of Death. Oh yeah, there's this other place. Oh shoot, what was that? Oh yeah, the Hub. There's a bunch of cities down south, but since you're such a great traveler, I'm sure you know that already. No problem. Anything else? Yeah, whatever. We got rad scorpions. I mean, I know it's not a good thing, but no one's died from the stings. And it's the closest thing to excitement we've got here. Nothing much since you whomped those rad scorpions. Gee, I wish I could have seen that. Same as always. Boring. Just stuff. The weirdest story I've heard is about the Death Claw. It's okay, I guess. I mean, it is home and all, but it's so boring. You know, I want to see the world. Listen, but I like guys, okay? Whew, excuse me, I got stuff to do. I'm not that kind of girl, mister. Go find a Brahma or something. Well, thanks for talking. We don't get many strangers here, so it's always good to talk to new people. Well, see ya. Listen, I have to go take care of the Brahmas. It was, nice talking to you. Hello again. What can I help you with now? You again. What do you want now? Hey, thanks. Later. Hi. I was afraid that you were gone and I wasn't gonna get a chance to thank you for rescuing me. Oh, that was great! Action, adventure! Anyway, if there's anything that I can do for you, you just ask. Who are you? What do you want? Father sent you. Are you here to get me out? Well, what's your plan? That's it? That's your plan? Ugh. All right, but hurry. I heard them talking and I didn't like their plans. That's it? That's your plan? All right, but hurry. I heard them talking and it didn't sound good. You? Fight him? You gotta be kidding me. Listen, if you come up with another plan, let me know, okay? Oh, aren't we the sarcastic one? Are you gonna get me out or what? Oh, it's you again. Are you gonna get me out? Hello? Anybody home? Could you get me out of here? Could you get me out of here? This is no time to talk. We have to get out of here. Aradesh is my father. He's okay as far as dads go. That's me. Who else did you think it was? Raslow's the old guy on the east side of town. He's a pretty good doctor, though, even if he is a fossil. Seth's the captain of the guards. My father tried to set us up once, but he is not my type. Agatha's the oldest one here. We all love her, especially her stories. Go by and see her if you want a good yarn. Pretty bad bunch, or so I've heard. My father knows more about them. He never tells me much about the outside world. That's where we get all our water. It's been here since before I was born. I've actually seen one. even if it was from far away. They're nasty creatures with claws and a big stinger, and their poison can be deadly if it isn't treated. You should talk to my dad, Aradesh. He knows more about them. I heard a tale from a traveler up from the south. He said the Deathclaw was a creature that killed people at night. He said no one can catch it because it can disappear like smoke. Not that I believe it, of course. Junktown's a small city to the southwest. It's supposed to have pretty good trading, but my father won't even look into it. He says we need to stay protected. Yeah, right, caged is more like it. The hub is supposed to be a great city to the south. I've always wanted to see it, but I've never got the chance. I don't know, but the guy who told me about it was really scared of it. He said that the undead walk the streets. I don't know. You might want to ask Seth or my father about it, though. Doesn't ring a bell. Nope. I never heard of it. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Put that back. That's it. I'm going to tell my father. What the hell do you think you're doing? Stop that! What are you doing here? You better leave before my father wakes up. Like I said, listen. I already told you. Again? Hello? How many times am I have to tell you this? Get too much wax in your ears or something? Hello? I keep telling you, over and over. You're driving me crazy! Oh yeah, I heard of that. But you should go talk to Agatha. She'd know more than I would.
I'm sorry, you're disrupting my meditation. Please leave. Don't raise your voice to me. Do I have to have one of the brothers teach you some manners? Greetings. It's a fine day for learning. Can I help you? I record the knowledge of our ancestors for future generations. Yes, I guess you could say I know stuff. What can I help you with? Go ahead. Speak to the knights. Ask them to show you one of the latest laser pistols I designed. You are not yet capable of properly using the sacred knowledge. Use your Pip-Boy 2000 to read the discs. Insert the disc into the reader. If you have the proper computer skills, you should be able to scan the data. The Brotherhood has some automated courses that you can take. Here, I'll show you. Use this terminal to learn the basics of computer operations. You're not very bright, are you? You're wearing a holodisk reader on your arm. You would need some anti-radiation drugs. I have some. Take these immediately if you think you're near radiation. Don't drink the glowing water. Between the nuclear and biogenic weapons used in the war, it's surprising we don't have more mutations. However, if we can hold out, everything will be okay. All the mutants I've studied have been sterile. They can't breed with another creature. If we could clean up the mutation sources, we should be able to simply outlive the mutants. Here, take this holodisk. It's got copies of my autopsies on mutant corpses. It clearly shows that no mutant could possibly reproduce successfully. I don't think I should tell you anything. Perhaps later, if you prove yourself to the Brotherhood's cause. I'm quite certain you're in the wrong place. Please leave. I'm rather busy. You will destroy the knowledge that can save the world. Never. The Brotherhood will see that it never happens again. What can I help you with? Very good. I really can tell the lessons have helped. Kedrick? He's been a loyal member of the Brotherhood forever. I doubt you would even know what that means. You're certain of this? Perhaps we should go talk to the High Elder. Do not bother me with innuendo. Bring proof to the High Elder, or say nothing of this. Do what must be done. Stamp out the heresy, and remove those responsible for the stain. Even so. But proof would have to be offered. Then we must go to the High Elder. Bring your proof, and we'll go talk to him. The High Elder, and Rhombus. Did you hear about the missing initiate? This is terrible. If you can help him, I would be most grateful. Good deeds should be rewarded. For helping the initiate, please take these. Oh, it's you. What do you want? Thank you for your apology. Good day. That sounds like a manufacturing problem. We handle theory and design only. Have one of the knights help you out. Please talk to one of the other scribes. I'm trying to finish up reports for the elders. I don't know anything about that, but it sounds like something I should research. Sorry, not one of my specialties. Maybe one of the other brothers would know. Guards! Guards! You've destroyed my room! What do you think you're doing with my things? As I said, I will not repeat myself again. Who? Wait, that name sounds familiar. Perhaps he's a leader of some of the mutants. I assume you're referring to the last nuclear war. The Brotherhood is doing everything it can to restore that which was lost. They are high-density, laser-readable, manufactured crystal storage devices. Each one holds over 4,000 gigabytes of information. The only salvation this tortured planet and its people have. Without us, humanity is sure to perish. I don't know. Ask manufacturing about it. He makes sure the Brotherhood stays on the path of righteousness. He enforces the Elder's wishes, with force if necessary.